What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Week 5 NFL video of my DFS podcast. I'm giving away the most Guru credits I've given away in this video with my promo code here, giving away 25 Guru credits to all users. Just like this video, make sure you're subscribed. That's all I ask of you, and I do appreciate it. I had a great Week 4. Put out, I think 11 lineups, 12 FanDuel lineups, and 10 of them cashed. Swept the main slate, swept the 1 p.m. slate, 4 p.m. cash, almost took down a tournament. Sunday Night Football went pretty well. Monday Night Football went pretty well. So overall, a fantastic Week 4. Let's have a great Week 5. This week's promo code is Guru Week 5. Type that into my coupon code on the shop page of my website. As you can see, coupon successfully applied, and it automatically updates your Guru credit balance, 25 credits. Just a little give back as thanks to you guys for tuning in and using my website. So for this video, let's take a look at the games on Sunday. The 1 p.m., 4 p.m. Eastern games, those are the games that always make up the main slate. We got a lot of over-unders that are pretty similar to each other. None over 50. All the over-unders are under 50. Most of them ranging from 43 to 46. We got some good matchups. I'm going to give you guys a quarterback, actually 2 quarterbacks I like in this video, a running back, a wide receiver, a tight end, and a defense. So for quarterback, let's go with one of the best QBs in the league so far this year, behind Mahomes and Josh Allen, in my opinion, Jalen Hurts. Fantastic matchup against the Cardinals. They're going to need Hurts to perform well. The Cardinals I wouldn't consider them a bad team. Their defense is definitely below average, but to come into Arizona and get a win, they're going to need Hurts to have a good game. 8,600 standard price on him. A below average pass defense to start the year, and he's a guy who can do everything. He's a fantasy quarterback. That ranks in the top 5 early in this season, if not the top 3, just because not only is he passing the ball well, but he can run the ball like any other quarterback, with the best of any other quarterback, I should say. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns in 4 games, as well as 4 passing touchdowns in 4 games. So this guy is averaging, ridiculous numbers, 280 yards a game, 2 total TDs per game. There's nothing to not like about Jalen Hurts here in Week 5. If you want to save some money, not a bad play. You could even maybe look at him in cash games. Teddy Bridgewater has a fantastic matchup against the Jets. 6,400 is so cheap on him. Obviously, Tua is out with a concussion this week. He looked really good when he filled in for Tua last game in the second half. 14 for 23 completion rate, 193 yards and a passing touchdown. Bridgewater has always been an above-average backup quarterback, but when you have guys like Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill to throw to, it puts them in a good spot. It puts most quarterbacks in a good spot. The Jets, they're the Jets. I wouldn't be surprised if Bridgewater throws for over, 230 with a couple of touchdowns. And at 6,400, that's a really, really cheap price for a quarterback. I'm going to be eyeing him in tournaments at least. I went this method with Geno Smith last week, and it worked out really, really well. He went off. So hopefully spending down at quarterback again can pay off with Teddy Bridgewater in Week 5. Running back, Dalvin Cook, just too cheap at 7,300. He's healthy, just hasn't gotten in the end zone. I'm not worried about that at all. He's going to get plenty of work. He had 20 rush attempts in London in Week 4 against the Saints. He's got a great matchup against the Chicago Bears. They rank dead last against the rush throughout the first 4 games of this season. The Vikings are the Vikings, so they're going to rely on their great players like Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook to bring in a win here on Sunday. I do like this play. When Dalvin Cook is going well, we all know he can be an $8,500 player. So to see a guy as good as Dalvin Cook at $7,300 is something we should be taking advantage of. It's a buy low on Dalvin Cook this week. He has just as good of a chance as any other running back to get in the end zone. So I do like this play at this price. For wide receiver, same price. Confusing. Deebo Smith, 7,300. Yeah, it's not that good of a matchup in Carolina, but like I was saying, there's no games with really high over-unders, so you got to just throw that out the window. You got to know it's probably going to be more of a low-scoring slate, so we got to pick our spots and pick our talent at the best price. And Deebo Samuel at 7,300 is borderline the best wide receiver value play on the slate. We all saw that ridiculous catch and run he had in Monday Night Football against the Rams. 115 receiving yards with a touchdown. And, he can run the ball too. He's going to get carries, probably 5 carries at least. Panthers, bad against the rush and not so great against the pass. I expect Garoppolo to send the ball Deebo's way on Sunday, especially after his breakout performance in Week 4. So 7,300, like Dalvin Cook, too cheap. He's a guy that could easily be 8,500. One of the best playmakers in the entire NFL. I will take this price every day of the week. For tight end, I don't know why his price hasn't gone up, but Tyler Higbee should absolutely be over 6,000 at this point. We all know Allen Robinson is a no-show in this Rams offense. It's all Cooper Kupp. It's all Tyler Higbee. Higbee's the only tight end I've seen this year producing without getting in the end zone. Most tight ends need to score a touchdown to have some sort of a production rate. But, he's getting a bunch of targets and a ton of receiving yards, over 70 receiving yards over 60 receiving yards in the last 3 weeks. 14 targets. Matthew Stafford clearly has his favorites in this offense, and that's Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. A tight end should not be getting 14 targets, but I'm not going to complain. 5,500, way too cheap of a price on Higbee. This is a great spot here. I easily expect him to get over 6 targets and 4 catches for 40 to 60 yards. This is just a great overall value play, and then it's just a bonus if he can get in the end zone here against the Cowboys. And then for defense, this is another price that doesn't make sense. The 49ers, without looking at the price, by far the best defensive play in Carolina this week. The Panthers' offense is atrocious. Baker Mayfield looks terrible. He has 2 of the best playmakers in the entire NFL with Christian McCaffrey and DJ Moore, and he continues to do nothing with them. It's pretty embarrassing. The 49ers defense has looked so good through the first 4 weeks of the season. They should easily be a $5,000 salary. 4,400, way too cheap on them. This game has the lowest over-under of the week. I think it's at 39.5. And I think the 49ers are -7. So the Panthers are not expected to score a lot of points. I love this 49ers defense. They held a very, very impressive Rams offense out of the end zone the entire game on Monday Night Football. So this is a defense that borderline, arguably, is the number 1 defense in the NFL right now. We are going to take them at 4,400. That's going to sum up this week's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Again, make sure you use the promo code GURUWEEK5 on my website for 25 free Guru credits. I got fall sales going on with MLB playoffs, NBA, and NFL, so message me about those. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.